Yo, people, what you telling me back again for another Red Talk? Saeed, what you telling me, fam?
Yo, what's going on, bro? I'm good, man. Can't complain, man. You know what I mean? Obviously, yeah, big up to everyone celebrating Christmas. You get me? And hope you lot enjoy it. Hope you lot get what you want. You know what I mean? Look after your family and all of that, man. And yeah, man, I'm good, man. I can't complain, man. It's another day for me. And yeah, man, just enjoying it, man. What you saying, bro?
Yeah, I'm chilling, bro. I can't lie, bro. Like, man, seen some Christmas nightmare quotes from this manager. You know,
Boy,
hey, bro, the
boy,
Bruno ones rattled me, you know.
boy. What's he said? Has he said really the quotes and that?
Nah, but man was just going on like Bruno, some irreplaceable player and
Oh,
that, bro. Bro,
yeah.
some of the stuff I was reading about this player understands everything and this, that, and the other,
Oh
and brother,
man,
like he's always directing people and that, brother. Hey, yo, we need to get this manager out of here. You know, it's getting scary, bro.
bro. Listen, yeah. You know what it is, yeah. For me, it's like one of them ones where obviously Bruno's kept doing the job, innit? So I feel like he's almost like kind of owes Bruno his kind of career at Man United, innit? And it's like he's trying to just basically say, "Yo, listen, man. Without Bruno, we're nothing in it." You get me? I'm just like, broski, like. You know what it is, bro? It's like every time he's got this new energy and new chest. I don't know where he gets it from, you know. He's a good talker, you know, this guy, you know.
Yeah,
He's
but
a
this is
very
why,
good
yeah.
talker, man.
This is why either, yeah, either Ineos and these man, yeah, are the most ruthless, backstabbing bears, yeah, and they're just feeding him bare stuff, or like he actually has a reason to feel like this. You know them ones, and it's like
Bro.
I don't understand, bro, because this guy's talking like he owns the club, bro. You know them ones,
God,
because
no.
the confidence he speaks with is almost like he's calling the shots, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? Because who talks with this much chest when they're losing every week, bro? Like, it doesn't make sense, bro.
But you know what it is though? Because he's come with this whole idea of like, I want to change the culture of the football club. I want to be, you know what I mean? He's talked about how Man United have been poor in the past. Like, man studied the football club, you know. He's actually like found like weaknesses in the football club where he could use to his advantage in it. And he's gonna be like, well, hold on a minute. You know, you've had so many managers, you've had different philosophies. I'm sticking to the philosophy. Well, your philosophy ain't working anyway. So you know what? He's actually done a very good job of like coalescing the fans, you know, like even the owners as well, because they're thinking to themselves, you know what? At least you know what it is, yeah. One thing I will always say, yeah, about an employee, yeah, as long as your employee takes well about the club and he doesn't cost the club, he doesn't say anything bad about Ineos, he doesn't say anything about the owners, he doesn't say subliminals. You see, Maresca now, he's sending a few subliminals. That's why he looks a bit like, oh wow, was Maresca not liking something? What's going on here? Man, AMORIM, he's not said anything bad. He's not said anything crazy. So therefore, he's like the perfect company man. So they're thinking to themselves, you know what? While you're doing badly, at least you come across well. And I feel like that's what's happened now. He's a nice guy. He gets it. He understands it. Whereas with Ten Hag, they just sacked him based on the evidence that they didn't really like him as a person.
Yeah.
And his personality was awful. You get me? When really, he was a better manager than this guy. If you look at the stats, yeah, you look at what you keep a man in a job for, this guy was better than AMORIM. But because he didn't come across like in a good, nice way, and he didn't probably say hello to them and that, and he wasn't nice in the media, they said, yo, man, you can get out of here, bro. We don't want you anymore. And that is mad. So I don't know if Ineos here are playing some weird game here where they're just making themselves known that, yo, we've got this guy on a leash. Sooner or later we're gonna sack him, or they're taking us into oblivious, and that is a bit scary right now because we've got a season to flipping get to, man. I don't believe Liverpool and Chelsea are that better than us. I don't think like the teams like in around us should be around us, bro. Like this season, United could get top 4, top 5. I'm not mad, but the more you keep this manager, the more that has happened. The more you keep him, the more you kind of keep this on going. We're going to be up and down. 1 minute we win, we lose the next 2. We draw the next 2. Bro, there's no...
We've been like that ever since he's been here, bro. Like, he's like the manager version of Bruno, blood. You know them?
Yeah, there you go.
That's what he's delusional, bro.
Yeah.
Like, the guy actually overestimates his value, like, as a manager, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's always the player's fault. It's never the system. It's never his substitutions. It's never the teams that he picks. Do you know what I mean? It's never that. There's always a reason, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? The guy said he wanted more time on the training ground. He's got 1 game a week, still can't win games. Like, we barely got any injuries compared to the other teams, still can't win games. Everything in his favor, and he still can't win. And he needs more players, bro. Like, stuff coming out. Ineos are trying to back him in January and that. We've been linked with another IC3 runner, bro. Missed out on Semenyo, so they man 6-foot black guy with dreads in the fucking database here and found another one at Leipzig, bro.
I can't lie. This is racism now, man. I ain't gonna lie to you guys, man. We need to stop this, man. You get me? Like, any black person we see, yeah, that's quick, yeah, that's on the wing, yeah, let's go and get him. You know what? He can play wing back. Right down, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, yeah. Like, everyone's all of a sudden seeing, but what is it with Man United fans that when we see a player straight away we want him, man? Like, relax, man. I think he's decent. I think he's quick. Is he like direct? Yeah, but like, bro, it's too
that brother
easy
is a right-footed Patrick Dorgu, blood. That's what he is, bro. That's what the Dorgu comps look like when we signed him.
No, man.
Bro, he's a wing back. He's a wing back. I'm telling you, bro. Like, that ain't no winger, bro. They're signing him to play wing back. 1 minute we're gonna change the system for Semenyo. Next minute we're gonna bring in this black you and play him wing back. I'm telling you, like, it's another Dorgu. It's a right-footed Dorgu, blood. He's doing everything I saw Dorgu doing, yeah, in the comps before we signed him, and then all of a sudden he couldn't attack no more.
Yeah, how old is he, man?
In Italy, he was attacking, bro, getting forward and that.
How old is this kid, by the way? Is he like 19?
I have no fucking idea, but he's gonna be playing him as a winger. I'm a wingback.
I don't like. You know what I don't like though, yeah. Every single player we look at now, yeah, we got to look at him as a winger, also wing back. It's like the idea of like a number 10. Yeah, he's 19 years old. He just turned 19 as well.
He's 19 years old.
Every player
turned into wing back, and he fits Man United's profile because he's young.
He's young. This
is what I do.
But you got Montato, bro. Go and mold Montato into a wing back.
That's what I mean. But Montato, I think, is left-footed, isn't it?
I don't even know. You know what it is for me? It's like anyone we see that's quick, athletic, yeah. You know what? He can play left wing back, bro. I'm glad Semenyo made the right choice, man. Because that's nasty, bro. Like, I get it, yeah, he can play in that role, but it's like this whole AMORIM system, bro, it's twanged everyone, man. It's almost like it's just like, oh yeah, you know what? He can play left wing back. Oh, he's a perfect right wing back. Oh, he can play. Like, I just like, yo, man, what's wrong with us, man? Seriously. How about we go back to basics here? We get a winger that plays on a wing. Look at Amad Diallo yesterday, bro. Did you see the performance? Oh my days,
I didn't even see it. I bet you he was smashing work. Where was he playing?
He was smashing work, bro.
Was he playing on the wing?
Yeah, bro. He's a right winger. But obviously, he's doing a job right now for the team. Because, bro, he's been out there. He's been in the gulag for a while. So he's a humble brother. He's saying, you know what, man? I'll be in the team.
I don't like playing wing back for this manager. Trust me. He doesn't. On, you can see, bro, he's starting to get frustrated. He's not even passing no more. Like, he just looks like he's mad frustrated.
Bro, he knows as well he's better than Mbumo on that right side. Because they're bedrooms, because they're bedrooms and because they're boys, he's not going to make a fuss in it, you feel me? He's going to be like, you know what, cool. You've been brought in the summer. But really and truly, you see what I mean now? Like, how many like square pegs in round holes we've got now? It's like, all of a sudden, you sack this manager, Diamande, he's going to go play where? Oh, you're going to put him back in left wing. But
and also, like, if he's 19 years old, he's not the answer, bro. Dorgu's 20 and he's struggling to adapt. Yeah, bro. You don't bring in a 19-year-old and think he's going to come into Man United and impact the game unless he's an absolute world beater. You know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't expect Ronaldo here to come into Man United at 19 years old and do anything. Do you know what I mean? So why would you expect Diamande to improve this team, bro? He should be one for the future. If you bring him in, you're supposed to bring him in, and sit him on the bench.
Sit him on the bench. Facts. 100%, bro. This is what a lot of people, like United fans, need to go and get in. Like, this idea that you put a pressure on a young kid to come in here, 19 years old, and especially in the Bundesliga as well. Bundesliga could go either left or right in terms of like, there's no guarantees of like it being a success. They play a ridiculous high line here. So there's going to be a lot of space for my man. In the Premier League, there ain't going to be that level of space, bro. And you've seen a lot of players like that. I've seen Minte. They look like very, very like, it looks good 1 minute, it looks very, very bad the next minute, bro. Because there's a lot of pace and power. There's not much technical ability involved, bro. And that right there, bro, I'm done with that, bro. I'm not going to lie to you right now. I need some understanding. Yo, can you hold up the ball? Have you got a good touch? Like, have you got the ball close to your feet? Like, I need them little tangibles, bro. If you don't have them for me, I'm just like road runner, athletic, running. There's too many of them, man. It's too easy to profile. Oh, he's athletic. He works hard. He runs hard. Come on, bro, man. I need a bit more substance behind that, man.
But this is what I'm saying. Like, even my man saying he's mashing works, yeah, for Leipzig, bro. So was Nkunku. How did that work out? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, just because man's doing well at Leipzig, that's no barometer for how he's gonna do in the Premier League.
Yeah.
And that's no barometer for how he's gonna do for Man United either.
I agree.
There's no barometer, bro.
No.
I'm telling you, bro. He's 19 years old, fam. You know what I'm saying? That league is a completely different ball game.
No, 100%. I agree. That's why for me he's got to be in there. But then again, this is what happens in the Bundesliga, though. You know, in the Bundesliga, you do so well, yeah, in like your first year, you get slapped up quickly, man, because these guys are selling clubs, innit? Leipzig, all these clubs, bro. They do well for a year. They profit instantly because they'll go get the next one from somewhere else anyway. So end of the day, they're loving it. They're loving it. They're thinking, you know what, man? Yeah, you know what? You could go buy him because really and truly, you only see 1 year's work. If you're buying him for what 60 million for 1 year's work, we'll take that. We'll take that money and we'll get another player who's probably going to be the same sort of profile, and he'll be worth another 80 million in 2 years' time. So these men are clever, these Bundesliga clubs, bro. They're good at recruiting. They're good at getting players in a low fee and scout well, and then boom, they bring them to the Bundesliga. Obviously they do well because of the high line and the fact that the league ain't a great league. Bang, get overexposed, get them come to the Premier League. Then people realize, this is a lot of Bundesliga tax here, you know. This guy,
100%, bro. And even the most of the best friend players come from foreign leagues. Yeah, the reason why that doesn't stand up is because the scouting in other leagues tends to be better, and they tend to scout lower level players. So a lot of players make their name in other leagues. That's got nothing to do with the league itself.
Yeah.
It's got nothing to do with the league itself. It's got to do with the budget that these men have. If you're a French team, and you've only got a budget of, say, 5 million a season on transfers, of course you're going to go straight to the source.
Facts.
You're going to go straight to Africa and you're going to go and scout a player from there. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Or naturally, a lot of these other countries produce better players than us anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? So we're always going to be importing anyway, blood. It's like Australia, blood. Like, they import everything because nothing happens there, bro. They import all their food. Everything's imported. Everything's got tax on it, bro.
Yeah.
England, they import everything because they don't make anything. Do you know what I'm saying? So naturally, all the best players are going to come from foreign leagues, but that doesn't mean, that it translates. It doesn't mean that it translates well, bro. In general, these players coming from the Bundesliga, even Xavi Simons now, the most recent one, ain't doing shit here, bro.
Ain't doing shit, bro. Yeah,
ain't
you're
doing nothing, bro.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, so that's why League One is more less riskier because they've got similar in terms of similar to the Premier League in terms of it's physical. Like, you can see the level. It's like it doesn't really drop off. But we were linked with that kid. Remember, we were linked with that kid, man, and everyone was saying that he could play left wing back and that. What was his name, man? Norgales or something like that. Remember in January?
Yep.
Remember that kid?
Yep. From Wizzy now.
Where's he now? Nobody's heard about it.
Was it Salzburg?
Salzburg, yeah. Salzburg.
It was one of the RB clubs.
Yeah.
And now Dorgales or something. But where's his name?
Dorgales, man. Yeah, but where's he? Everybody's talking about him, and then now nobody's talking about him. You get me? So you know what it is, bro? Like, it's just jarring, bro. Like this whole.
Yeah, where is he now? How come the hype's died down, bro? This is what happens, bro. Yeah. There's always hype with all of these players, and then the hype dies, bro. Like, and it dies within 3 months as well.
Yeah, 3 months.
Another black bear with dreads, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? That's all we getting linked with. That's it. Do you know what I'm saying? Man. I can't lie, bro. Like, man said he's at Fenerbahce now. This is exactly what I'm trying to say, bro. Right. Vivel just got a sweatshop. Just young black bears with dreadlocks, bro. I swear down, Vivel, bro. Man's on the slave master thing, bro. Those are the only bears we get linked with.
Aye, that's crazy, man. It is the flavor of the week, though. Now, you know what it is now. For you want a young, black, quick, strong, physical. That's the name of the game now, bro. You know what I mean? That is the ideal profile you need now in the league right now because They believe that it's some sort of physical league, and it's like almost like a cheat code. They believe it's like a cheat code. It's like when you're playing FIFA and that, yeah, man, you're playing against this absolute OP card, bro. You see that strong, fast guy. You just can't control him on FIFA, and he wins you the game purely based off the fact that he's so quick and on the transition. Yeah, he just smokes you. You know, not because the guy's better than you at FIFA, not because they play good football. It's because they get the ball to him, yeah, and he says, "Yo, go and run with it and just smoke you, bro." Them kind of guys, that's what United are looking for. You know what I mean? So I'm actually like, when we missed out on Semenyo, I was like, you know what? I'm actually glad, bro, because like, I don't need another player that United are gonna ruin, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like Semenyo, right now, when you look at it, for him to play left wing back here, I understand the idea of it, yeah. But I'm just like, broski, like, what the hell am Man United doing, bro? Seriously. Go and get in a player because it fits the system, bro. Get out of here, bro. Allow that. I don't really like the idea of messing football around. And what Man United is doing, AMORIM is doing right now, he's messing up the way we see football. Look at everyone, we're concussed. It's like, I seen a tweet the other day saying, but Ahmad's better suited to right wing back and AMORIM's got the best out of him. Bro, nah, man. He's just a good player. So therefore, he will do well.
But even the best out of him, bro, this Ten Hag's last season, bro, Ahmad was our most valuable player, bro. The reason why Ahmad got that new contract is because, bro, he was carrying our attack, bro.
Yeah, real talk.
We're not seeing the best Ahmad at wing back, bro. We saw the best Ahmad on that right wing, bro.
Real talk, 100%. I'm with you, bro. I'm with you, man. He was cruising. He was enjoying himself. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. And that's where I'm like, for me personally, yeah, where I'm looking at it right now, it's like we've got good players in this squad, man. And I just don't know why on earth we're continuing with this manager, bro. Like, it ain't gonna get any better. I don't buy into these injuries being an excuse here when really and truly, if Man United were playing a 4-3-3 or a 4-2-3-1 here, there'd be more solutions. Because we have to play this 5 in the back nonsense here, it's almost like it looks like the injuries are bad as what they are. Yeah. And it looks like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying Ugarte is amazing, yeah, but you put Ugarte in a 2, yeah, rather than in midfield, in
a double pivot, in a 3, yeah.
He will look somehow a little bit more better. But you put him in a 2, and the responsibility that he's got is too much. Same way when you would get more out of Mainu. Same way you would get more out of the players you've got.
You get more out of everyone. You get more out of Bruno in a 3. You get more out of Ugarte in a 3. You get more out of Cass in a 3. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get more out of Mbumo, on the wing. Like, brother, you get more out of fucking Euro in a back 4 instead of a back 3. You get more out of Delit in a back 4 instead of a back 3. You get more out of Maz as a right back instead of a wing back. You get more out of everyone. In a different system. There's no one that's thriving. The only player you can say, you know what, this formation suits you is Mason Mount, bruv. Because
Mason Mount,
he can't play single 10, and I'm not playing him in a double pivot, bro. So I don't even really want Mount in a free midfield.
He's just gonna be put out on the wide, isn't it? Position.
Yeah, put him in the wing. That's why I'd put Mason Mount in a 4-3-3. I'll just put him out on the wing somewhere.
Yeah, put him on the wing somewhere. But even when you look at it, even like a Shea Lacey, who's a youngster, he's a right winger in it predominantly. I mean, look at Ander Januzaj when he came in. He came in on the wing. And slotted it nicely. Imagine Ander Januzaj. But this is where Ander Januzaj failed under Ten Hag, was that under Van Gaal, was that when he was playing in as a 2, as a striker or maybe as a wing back, he couldn't do that job. But when he was predominantly playing on the wing, he was doing a very, very good job. Isolating defenders, 1v1 beating them. And I'm not saying that Shea Lacey will do that but imagine knowing that you've got a winger on the wing, bro. You can see the best of Shea Lacey. And all of a sudden, you look at a player, you're like, he's on the bench here, but you don't really see a use for him. Because we're playing a different formation for the kid, bro.
True.
He's in the academy playing maybe predominantly in the 4-3-3, and he's there thinking, you know what, man, I can get the better of this player. I can get the better of that player.
But that was the difference with Van Gaal. When we committed to the 3 at the back with Van Gaal, the academy were playing the 3 at the back. So we actually knew, who could do the job, innit? We're playing a different system in the academy, and then we're bringing them into the first team. And then when you look at the pitch, there's not really a position for him. And this is why I don't believe that Ineos, long term, and I mean like Jason Wilcock specifically, I don't think he believes in what Ruben's doing. Because if he did, he would be playing the same system in the academy, bro.
And the fact that they were looking to change the system, yeah, for Semenyo, bro. You know what I mean? That's what we're hearing right now. Does that tell you an idea of, yo, man, they were looking to like just say, yo, bond this manager what he wants, yo, we want to bring you in, bro. Would that have undermined the manager? I don't know. You get me in that regards. But I just look at them like something's going on here where they're like, yo, F this, we want Semenyo. Because really and truly, why am I United keep on going for these wingers? Because it's like, we need midfielders. What's going on? What is actually going on? Because you need midfielders. So maybe United are like, you know what, man, F this, trying to figure out what system we've got and what formation we've got and why we can't go in for Semenyo. We bought in Cunha and Bouma and Sesko. Because ideally, you're thinking, rah, you spent 200 million on that attack. You've got Amad Diallo. But they're like, you know what, man? Like, I don't really care. Let's go and get this guy, bro. So maybe it's just a turning point now where they're like, you know what, man? We're not looking to buy players for you, or we're not looking to do things to shape your way of playing. Big up LB. But like, I'm just like, yo, man, like, just get rid of this manager here and all of your problems will be solved. And you know what's mad, yeah? This is the only manager where I genuinely believe, yeah, a lot of your problems can be solved, bro. A lot of your problems, because this guy's playing a different system, a different formation that doesn't suit the players. So already instantly, yeah, you get a big jump and a big level and increase of performances, yeah, just by the fact, yeah, the players are playing on a wavelength that suits them.
And they're happy, bro.
And they're happy. So instantly, yeah, you're going to get 30% more from these players. And that 30% more could be just winning more games, defensively looking a bit more resolute. Remember, look at it. Look at Ruud van Nistelrooy. We were unbeaten in 4. 4 games unbeaten. We barely conceded a goal.
Yeah.
I can't remember the game. We got a clean sheet against Leicester. It was 1-1 against Chelsea. We beat another team as well in the Europa League.
I think that was the first time we scored 4 in the season as well. I think we scored 4 against someone.
Come on, bro. And I remember that time, yeah, the back 4 were looking good. The Casemiro and Ugarte were looking good. And you can say, oh, well, it's only 4 games, yeah. But you look at the change when you bring a change here like that, bro, and players look comfortable. Because we got players playing in different positions. Mazraoui is not a right wing back. But again, the manager is keep playing in between right wing back, right centre back, left wing back. It's just too much change going on there, yeah? Then you've got this idea of Lenny Euro playing right side centre back. Again, when he was mashing up work, he was playing left side centre back last season.
Yeah.
Again, you played him outside. He's almost like a fullback now, whether you like it or not. He's playing that towards the side of a fullback that really is a centre back. So therefore, you're getting a player that's dragged out of position. So there's so many like holes in his team, and we're not kind of profiling them right. Just by the manager not profiling them right here is why we're losing a lot of games, bro. And you're seeing United are not doing what they need to do, bro. It's like, come on, man. Villa were happy to let us have the ball. You know how damning that is? And everyone's getting excited by, oh, we look good. No, Villa just said, you know what? Have the ball, yeah, and do what you got to do because you ain't doing shit. They were happy. That is a sign of madness. If I'm seeing Villa, yeah, who are better than us in midfield, who are better than us in the way they play, they've got a better manager, they said, you know what, guys, yeah, don't exert your energy. I don't think that these can break us down. I don't think they've got the quality. I don't think they can play through us. I don't think they can do anything. So you know what? Let them have the ball. And we had one big chance, and that was from Cunha. Should have scored. But other than that, what did we do? So I just feel like for me, it's like it's mad to think, yeah, a team like that can say, yo, have the ball because we don't think you're gonna do anything with it.
They set up so well, they can allow us to have the ball though.
Yeah,
you know
bro.
And this is the thing with this Man United team, yeah. It's like they can't break down low blocks, blood. Like they can't in it.
Yeah.
Like they rely direct passes in transition, yeah, to try and score goals, bro. And this is why Mbumo's struggling, bro. Against low blocks, Mbumo's cooked, bro. Like it's the reality. All he can do against low blocks is really cross the ball, and we don't get the ball out wide enough for him to get crosses into the box, bro. And the thing is, remember, he played for Brentford, so every team he plays against, yeah, are attacking Brentford, bro. So he's got loads of space. Now you're playing for a team, yeah, where teams are gonna literally let you have the ball, and you have to break them down, bro. He don't thrive in those situations, and especially not, playing for the majority of the game facing his own goal instead of playing out on the wing. He needs to be facing up players, bro, or else he's a useless player, bro.
You know what? You're spot on, bro. I can't lie to you, man. Like you're looking at when he's facing back against what he again. He's not great in tight spaces as well. He's better on the transition. He's better when he's got you 1v1 and there's a lot of space to run into. But when it's limited, bro, I can't lie to you. He's very, very, like, pretty much non-existent, bro.
Yeah,
and that's why
he's so easy to nullify, bro. Just give him no
bro.
space in behind, and you can nullify him. And this is why he needs to be facing goals, because he can actually shoot, bro.
Yeah, exactly that, bro. So it's like, and this is where, imagine now you was playing at the right wing position, and then you had a right back here in Mazraoui who was getting on the overlap here, and all of a sudden he's got that kind of almost decoy. He can just use that Mazraoui, bang, getting on his left foot and shoot. And he's a bit more situated, a little bit more better. He can get crosses in. He can do what he needs to do. He can link up play well. Like, there's a lot of things that he can get involved in. But now this manager's limited, bro. He's limited him. And that's the thing with this manager again. It's like a lot of our players have been limited, bro. You know what I mean? And it's like we don't really have a plan. When I look at Sesko now, I don't think this manager wanted Sesko, man. Because he's not really getting the best out of him.
You can tell by the way he uses him.
Really.
Like, he doesn't use him like a manager that wanted him, bro.
Bro, that's bad, man. You just wasted 65 million then for no reason. Or, again, why do idiots not understand that? Like, think, yo, man, we bought in a player here, bro, and why is he not playing well? Yeah, you can ask a little bit more from Sesko. And I think there are things that I look at and be like, you know what, man, I need a little bit more. But then I'm like, come on, bro. Like, the manager's meant to get the best out of your players, bro. What are you doing here, bro? Come on, man. Like, do more. But again, I don't know where that expectancy is from Ineos. Like, are they happy to be like, you know what, man? As long as we're now looking at the stats, I'm thinking, yo, we're the second highest goal scorers in the league. You know what I mean? But then again, we're one of the worst in terms of conceding. So it's kind of like it's kind of mad to think, yeah.
But even when we're second top scorers in the league, yeah, bro, we score more set piece goals than Arsenal, blood. So
yeah,
it's like,
I know.
So when you look at it, it's not from coaching, bruv.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, we're scoring goals and it's got nothing to do with coaching. It's got nothing to do with repeatable actions. It's got everything to do with just individuals. So because of that, you can't even give the manager credit, for the amount of goals we're scoring, bro. I said it at the start of the season. We've got one of the best attacks in the league based on the 5 players that we have. Based on Ahmad, Cunha, Mbumo, Xerxes, and Sesko, them 5, are meant to get you goals. Like, they're meant to, bro. Like, they're actually meant to get you goals, bro. So
I see Don always gassing up his team, and I'm like, yo, man, why
Chelsea's attack is awful, bro.
Yeah. Well, listen, when you look at
João Pedro, Neto, Garnacho, bro. Like, are you taking the piss, bro? Like, that's fucking awful.
Bro, and he had the audacity to think, why am I United around us? I'm like, yeah, because we've got enough individual quality that we can hurt teams, and we've still got a good enough attacking lineup to do damage, bro. You get me? Like, we've got depth as well. If United, no, bro, like, let's real talk though. That attack there, yo, is as good as anyone. You look at Liverpool, it's only really Ekitike really performing.
It's only Ekitike firing. Wirtz and Isak ain't doing nothing. On paper, it looked good. Salah's but they've been awful, bro.
Salah's looking dead. You know what I mean? Like,
Salah's looking dead. Fucking, what's his name? The Italian fella's not getting no games.
No. Gakpo shit.
Yeah, Gakpo's doing nothing as well, bro. Nope. Like, on paper, in terms of what our players can do in this league, bro, and what they should be doing, bro, we got one of the best attacks in the league, bro. Like, even Arsenal's attack, Gyökeres ain't scoring from open play.
Nope.
You know what I mean? Saka's not, bro, he ain't been good for like 2 years. Madueke dribbles, but he ain't gonna get you goals.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying? Goals. And they're relying on Trossard and Martinelli, bro.
Trossard is the only one where he's like a big game player where he'll get you goals. And that's why the manager keeps playing him. Martinelli, again, final third, missing. You get me? Like, he might beat you 1v1, but again, he's not the kind of answer in terms of reliability, in terms of attack, bro. Look at it. They haven't scored an open play goal in 3 games, Arsenal. You know what I mean? So, you know, there's been a lot of own goals, a lot of penalties in there. So really and truly, when you look at it, like, why do other people look at Man United and think, their attack is beady, bro? Like, in reality, bro, it's one of the best in the league. It's only Man City that can confidently say that are clear of everyone else's. You get me? They got Haaland, they got Foden, Cherky, even Doku's playing well this season. You know what I mean? But even then, when you look at their bench, you look at Savio, you're looking at Oscar Bob, they look to ship them off.
Yeah, but now But now you add Semenyo.
Now you add Semenyo.
Now you look at Semenyo, Cherky, Erling, Mamouche. That's firepower.
There you go. So, yeah, that is firepower now.
That's firepower now. Like that's the only attack here that I would say is better than ours in the league. It's the only one.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So it makes sense that we're second in terms of goals scored, and that's without any coaching. Give this attack to an attacking manager, and we're playing like Liverpool under Klopp, bro. Like we're scoring fives like every game. Bro. I swear to you, bro. And this is what I kept saying to you, man. Man laughed at me, but I swear down. You see the way Ange was attacking with Tottenham? If you gave Ange this Man United team, with the attack that we had, Mbumo, Cunha, Xerxes, Sesko, Ahmad and that, bro, we're smashing teams to bits, bro.
Even if you give it to Thomas Frank, I know you're looking at Thomas Frank and you're like, oh, but he's not getting the best out. Bro, you give this team to Thomas Frank, bro, and I think you get an upturn in results, bro. Because Thomas Frank
I would rather, we're scoring and conceding in a 2-to-1 ratio. I don't mind. I don't mind conceding goals, bro. Because one thing we've learned in football is that scoring goals is what wins you championships, bro.
Yeah.
Barcelona and Real Madrid conceded similar amounts of goals last season, but Barca scored way more goals.
Barca scored way more goals.
You have to score, bro.
100 plus goals,
bro, when I was growing up watching Man United with Sir Alex Ferguson, we weren't talking about clean sheets, bro. Like, we're happy to win 6-1, bro. Who cares?
Yeah, who cares? Yeah, about conceding the one. Yeah, you're right.
Like, who cares about conceding a goal, bruv? Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it just don't mean nothing. If I score 5 goals and I concede 2 goals, so what? 5-3, I still won.
Yeah, still won.
5 times. Who cares?
Yeah, no, you're right. You got to be entertaining, man. And this is the thing, though, man. But I don't think Amra's got the right balance anyway, bro. Because at the end of the day, bro, he's so risk averse anyway, man. In the day, and a lot of it, again, if the individuals don't turn up, this is where the manager doesn't earn his kind of almost stripes, innit? You get me? He can't be the difference maker. In-game management as well, like understanding what needs to be done next. Managers don't really have a clue, bro. It's like the players in the shot Allah, bro. And that right there, how long can it carry you through? It's going to be very, very, minimal in terms of the whole season, bro. You're going to need tactical input from the manager, bro. He's going to have to learn and how to understand how you play against the opposition, how to defend, how to, what we're going to do when we're under transition. Like, there's so many, elements of the game that you have to control and you have to put in. We don't see that, bro. That's where you look at teams and you're like, Unai Emery in the run that he's been on. Yeah, he's been on a 10-game winning run but a lot of it has been game management. They've won a lot of 2-1s, a lot of 3-2. Like they've been managing the game very, very well, bro. Bringing on certain substitutions when they need to at the right times. Maybe adapted to a different formation. Like, you've got to be a top man manager, bro. And that's the difference right now. Amrin is not a good man manager. He's not a good understanding of the game in terms of when it needs to be turned up a little bit, when it needs to be attacking, when it needs to be defensive. Like, you don't have that balance, bro. And when you don't have that, you can't go far with this manager, bro. Because therefore, really,
and you know what it is in the modern game as well, and just in modern society, how you handle people becomes even more important. Because players have a lot more power now. Do you know what I'm saying? Right. So it's just one of these things. Like, even this defense win titles thing, this shit came from American football. That shit never came from UK football, bro. Even if Fergie said that, it's not true, bruv. Because even when you look at Jose Mourinho, Jose Mourinho, for all the titles he won, it weren't because of his defense. Look at the attacks that Jose Mourinho's had in his time, bro. You know what I mean? This guy's had the Gareth Bales, the Cristiano Ronaldos, the Didier Drogbas, and the reason why he won titles was because of his attack, bro. Because if 2 teams have good defense here, who wins? The one with the best attack. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if 2 teams have good attacks and good defenses, who wins? The team with the best attack. Because there's certain players that are undefendable.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what you do, bro. You can set up a great low block and Cristiano hits the ball like the Porto goal from 30 yards in the top corner. What defense is stopping that?
Yeah.
There's certain things that are unguardable, bro. You can't defend against certain players. When Gareth Bale pulls up 25 yards out, slaps a shot off the crossbar, how do you defend that? You don't.
But also, you got to remember, when you look at Arsenal, you would argue Arsenal have had a better defense than Man City for the past, 2 or 3 years,
Bruv, Arsenal have had a better defense than Man City and Liverpool every season.
Yeah.
And what have they won?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying to you. You still got to find the middle. I think, you know what it is with that Fergie quote? I think it's relatable in the 90s and the early 2000s and that, where defense was actually a proud thing to have. But now it's all about the attack in it. It's all about what you can do in front of goal. It's all about goals. It's all about getting assists. We're in a GA world now. Back in the day, it weren't a GA. It weren't a case of like, yo, like Ryan Giggs, I need you to prove to me why you should be getting more goals. I need you to prove to Scholes to get more assists. Look at Bruno Fernandes now, bro. You know what I mean? Like, there's no balance with him, bro. There's no idea of thought of like, yo, man need to relax now. Man need to just manage the game well now. There isn't. You know what I mean? So I feel like the football now is being played at a higher tempo. So therefore, you're seeing that you need.
Yeah. It's less technical, more of an athlete's game for sure.
Athlete's game. Yeah,
for sure.
There you go. So the game's played at a high tempo now rather than where it was back in the day where you could control it a little bit, etc., etc. So yeah, man, you are living in that world now, man. So
yeah.
But like I said to you, the manager right now, bro, still I don't think is doing enough, man, to get us over the line, bro. And that's why I'm like, yo, if Man United this year are not able to finish in the Champions League positions, bro, I don't know whether we will, bro. Like
they can't finish in the Champions League with this manager. Do you know what I'm saying?
Though, man.
They can't.
I'm like, yo,
they can't, Saeed, because
thing, though.
This guy believes that his football ideology, because it's not a philosophy, his ideology, the way he sees football, he believes that the way he sees football is more important than the strengths of the players.
Yeah.
Because he's holding this attack back. The fact that we're second top scorers in the league with our attack, and we're not even playing well. Imagine if we had an attacking manager. We'll be blitzing teams, bro.
Blitzing teams, bro.
We're blitzing them, bro. Like, legit. Because the thing is, our team is good enough. We've just sat here. We've got arguably the second best attack in the league,
Yeah.
And we're still not scoring enough.
No.
We're still not scoring enough. When you actually look at the players that we have, and you look at the fact that we're conceding all these goals, bro, we can score 3-4 goals a game. We actually can.
We can. We can, bro, and that's the damning thing about it, bro. Because I just think, you know what it is though with this manager, bro. I don't know what it is, but fans have got less expectations on him because he's kind of almost sorting the culture at the football club, and he's almost getting everything right, and he's almost becoming a likable guy. That, you know what, man, all the other managers didn't really have a bit of personality about him, etc., etc. He gets it. I think a lot of it comes down to that. That's why he's getting a lot of pass from a lot of fans, and that right there is nasty, bro. Because right now, you let Ineos do all of that stuff, bro. You are there to manage. You sort out the management of the team, bro. You sort us out to be a better footballing team. But for you to finish what? And again, it comes down to the fact that we finished 15th last season. So is anything now going to be seen as great this season when you can finish anywhere above that? Say, for example, United finished top 10. That could be seen as sort of success.
But the fact that you shouldn't even be comparing, you shouldn't be comparing last season to anything that we've ever seen before, because last season should be looked at as an anomaly straight away. So you should still be looking at this team as, I have a top 4 squad. We're playing 1 game a week.
Yeah.
I need to finish in the top 4. You shouldn't be looking at last season like, yo, I need to improve on last season, because it's like, we've got better players. We're going to improve by default.
Yeah.
I agree. So we can't be doing that. You know what I'm saying?
But this is where we've got to now, man. We're praising the small details of like we've got a better XG now. We've have you seen all of these like little things that copium that are thinking like, yo, we've done this better. We're a bit more competitive in games, bro. Like this is what I'm trying to say, because like I said to you, and I know what you're saying. Last season was an anomaly and that, but it's become almost like the comparison now, because we're going to be looking at it and thinking, anything that was better than last season can be considered as a success.
Bro, and we just have to hope that the owners aren't seeing it that way. But bro, the signs are not good, bro.
They were beefing in the stands in the walls, man.
Bro, you could see Jim was fuming in it, like, you know what I mean. The fact that he was pointing at man, that's how you know his head's gone, like, you know what I mean? Because he couldn't even have a normal conversation. But my thing is, you see what we just need a manager that sets up players, innit? Even when you look at Unai Emery, Morgan Rodgers is having the time of his life, because his team set up defensively well, and he's got the freedom, like he's got the Lampard freedom under Jose to just go pick up the ball in spaces and just do things, innit? And that's the freedom that Cunha needs in this team, knowing that he's got a stable foundation behind him, so he can just go and play, innit?
Yeah.
United need a manager that's going to set up the team to either defend well and let the players figure it out, or they need like a gung-ho manager.
Yeah.
Like an Andrew or a Flick or something that's just gonna tell them, man, just go out there and just do madness, innit? Like, but we need to figure it out. What this manager's doing, is he's put a handbrake on every single one of our players, and then in spite of him, they're still going out there and getting results. And not good results either, and not consistent results. And that's how you know it's not coaching, because at least coaching is consistent, bro. There's nothing consistent about this team, bro. Not performance style, not results, like not the kind of goals. There's nothing consistent, bro. Like as much as man can criticize other teams, like the most consistent teams are the ones that are finishing at the top. It's Arsenal and Man City.
Man City,
Consistency in style of play, consistency in the kind of goals they're scoring. You know what I'm saying? Consistency in performance, even if they're horrible to watch. Arsenal are horrible to watch, but they're consistently horrible. It's consistent, bro. Because because man know what they're doing. True. It's not an accident.
It's not an accident, but with the thing is with United, it's so up and down. 1 minute you know what I mean? It's like, cool, we're playing this brand of football. 1 minute is so negative. 1 minute is lacking idea. Look at the results, So we go back to the Everton game, absolutely awful. Then you're looking at the West Ham game, awful.
And then the Bournemouth game, first half, everyone was like, oh my days, best football ever,
But they let us play like that, though. That's the problem, though. They let us play like that. It's like the whole situation now with Lisandro, I don't know what your opinion is on this here, but I don't want to see that midfield experiment with Lisandro. I think it played well against Aston Villa.
All it does is paper over cracks.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say, though. Now, all of a sudden, everyone's saying that Lisandro can play midfield. I think that game was almost like he could do it, bro. They let us have the ball.
Yeah. Against a decent team, Lisandro gets cooked.
Come on, man. So allow this.
He was better than Bruno in there, though. He was.
Yeah, he was. But he's just got that. The thing is with Lisandro, though, he's just because he's good on the ball, he's got a better fundamentals, he's got a bit more IQ than Bruno Fernandes. So it looks better, innit? You get me? But
he's
really
better on the ball, bro.
Villa allowed us to have the ball, man.
They did. They sat off us.
They sat off us, man. So can't really look at that as and be like, oh yeah, like that's gonna be amazing. But again, look at the United fan base again. It's like, oh, but we got to try this now. This looks good. We don't know what we're doing because there's no belief on the manager. If the manager played a certain way, nobody would say, you know what, man, like, no one could really come across the manager and say, yo, he doesn't know what he's doing. But because now United fans are figuring it out themselves, you know what? Let's play that player here. Let's play this player there. Or let's play Dogry here. I'm like, yo, man, like, what are we doing here, man? So many square pegs in round holes. And I'm like, surely idiots look at that and think, yo, man, this ain't good. This ain't good for the football club. This uncertainty. It's never going to last. What are you doing? Just, I'd rather you just kind of get rid of him now, do what you need to do, and then move on now, bro, rather than wait until the summer. You know what I mean? Then sack him then. And then next thing you know, you got to wait for a whole tournament of the World Cup because maybe managers are not available. It's just like, it's bare long, man. Like, what are idiots looking at? Like, this season is a perfect season, for you to go and get top 4, top 5. Like, it's a perfect season for you lot to make a statement and be like, you know what, Man United, they're back now. We can compete now better. We didn't even need signings with Champions League football because we got Cunningham and Boomer. But imagine you got Champions League football now. It elevates you even more. So go and get a proper coach and start, man. What are you waiting for? That's why I don't get with idiots. What are they waiting for? What's your trigger point? Is to get smacked up by a team?
But you know what it is? It's almost like they're waiting until mathematically, like Europe is off the table before they pull the trigger on this manager, because they're probably saying, you know what? There's no point paying him out. Let's try and wait until the summer, innit, when more managers become available, because Iraola and Glasner become available in the summer. You know what I'm saying? And there might be other managers that become available in the summer, and they're probably wary, of sacking another manager mid-season and then having to bring in another fucking interim, bro. But it's like, bro, in life, knowing when to walk away, is sometimes the most important thing. You don't wait for things to hit the fan before you dip.
Yes. Get me. That's what I'm. But this is what I'm trying to get to. Like, I this is why for me, like, I've got severe doubts about their incompetence. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, come on, bro. Like, you should be looking at it thinking, this ain't good enough for Man United. This is not what you want to see. This indifference of results isn't good. Yeah, Man United might have more wins than last season, but look at it overall. Like United are conceding more than they're scoring. You know, and we've got what? How many wins this year? You know,
brother, this guy's 14? Got 14 wins in 13 months, bro.
Come on, man.
That's 14 wins in 13 months, and he knocked us out the League Cup.
That's ridiculous, man. You get me? Like, look at this here. I'm gonna even tell you like the whole kind of there we go. 44 games, 14 wins, 11 draws, 19 losses, 63 goals scored, 70 goals conceded, 5 clean sheets, 53 points, 1.20 points per game. That is right now my United manager right there, bro. You know how crazy that is, bro? This same manager is the one that idiots are still backing, bro. It's nasty, bro. I don't understand what you're seeing through that year for a manager to be getting that amount of wins here in a year, bro. That is nasty. Look at the 63 goals scored and 70 goals conceded. How are you supposed to work with that? You know what I mean, bro? 5 clean sheets, bro. 5.
And this guy's not promoting youth. He's not playing attacking football. He's not playing attractive football.
Bro,
you know what I mean? Man. There's so many things that he's not doing, innit? Like, and this is what it is. When you weigh up the pros and cons, the cons are outweighing the pros, yeah? Like, ridiculously. Like, it's not even close. And this is what makes me think, yeah? Like, what are these men actually doing? Like what are they actually doing, bro? It's like these owners are taking the piss, bro. Like, it's negligence what these men are doing to the football club. They shouldn't be allowing this to happen. This is crazy. This is worse than the Glazers, because the Glazers wouldn't have let it get this far.
Yep, I agree, man. You know what it is, bro? Like, it's one of them ones where I feel like they've got the perfect company, man, bro. You know what I'm saying? Someone who's not going to beef anyone. Someone who's not going to, he's a yes man. Someone who's young. Someone who's naive. Someone who's emotional as well. 1 minute he's saying, I want to stay. 1 minute I want to go. But then he explains himself again. Then he does this. Like, he's just, bro, I feel like he's a perfect almost company man, bro. Like, is he going to keep up a fuss if there's no signings? You know, is going to work with what he's got. He's kind of happy to be here. It's his biggest job in the world. You know what I mean? Like, bro, he ain't going to get a bigger job than this. They're almost happy for this guy.
He's never getting a bigger job than this. His legacy's already been tarnished in football, blood.
Yeah, bro. Like, yeah, 100%, bro. Like, he's gonna go very much like down level. He better go back to Portugal, bro, and say, you know what, man, this is my level. Can't go nowhere else. Ain't nobody gonna buy him after this. Ain't nobody gonna sign after this, man. Ain't nobody gonna be like, yo, Chelsea be like, yeah, you know what, you can come to us. No Premier League club is getting AMORIM. No Premier League club. After what they've seen at Man United, ain't nobody coming. In Europe, he might do well. Because, you know what I mean? Because right now, let's be honest, but what league is better than the Premier League in terms of, you know, competition? And in terms of how tough it is. You never know.
He's not getting no decent job again.
Yeah. You see what I'm trying to say, bro? So at the end of the day, bro, like, you've hired a manager that's got no real ceiling, really. You get me? And it's like, yo, come on, man. Why you playing like that with us? But again, it could come down to Rants is that it's their first appointment, in it, and they're being stubborn to be like, you know what, man, we got it wrong. Who's in that group that's saying, yo, I might have got it wrong and I don't want to admit it yet? And they're almost looking for, you know, when you just like saying to them, you do it. Who wants to call a sack first? No, I don't want to call it. You call it first. Who's the first man to call the sack first? Is it Omar Barada?
I think it's Jim, you know. Jim looks like he's a head loss merchant, bro.
Yeah.
Like, Jim looks like the one, innit? Because when you look at them, Wilcox and Barada kind of look pissed here when they're sitting there, but Jim's the kind of guy to just slap everything off the desk, bro, and turn the table over, bro. He looks like that kind of player, bro. He looks like that kind of owner, bro. I'll be honest, like, he looks like the crash out of the three of them. And I think Jim, it gets to the point where Jim sacks man, or forces Barada to sack man, and that could end up meaning that Barada might need to get sacked as well if he's not on board, bro, because Jim can't keep watching this, bro. You could tell that he's not a fan of processes, bro.
But the thing is, though, his new contract here, it would be up. Like, I'm sure he only signed a 2.5-year deal. So next year in November, when it comes round to it, he's got what, 6 months left on his deal. So he would be leaving at the end of next season. You get me? So it's like, what do you do then? Like, is it a case of like you give him a new contract? Like, what are you waiting for? You haven't even got like any jurisdiction. Like nobody's looking at you thinking, "Rah, this guy's got 3 years left in his contract, 4 years left." You can't really sack him. You can't really look at him.
It'll be 1 year in May, and that's what I mean. And there'll probably be another in the summer. There'll probably be another drop in compensation. You know them, man.
Yeah.
So it looks like they're looking at it like, you know what? If he can get us, if he can get man, to the summer.
Man said
that's what they're looking at. You know what I mean? But then my thing is, if you're willing to spend 65 million on Semenyo, why not just spend 12 million and fuck this guy off now?
Bro.
Do you know what I mean? Because, bro, it's money well spent, bro.
Yeah, facts.
It's money well spent. We don't even need no players right now, bro. We need to get rid of him.
Yeah.
Like, spend 20 million on getting rid of this manager and bringing in a new one, bro. Pay Glasner's compensation, bro.
Yeah.
20 million well spent. You don't even need no more players, bro. Glasner's performing in Europe here with a smaller squad than us.
You could go play Manu all of a sudden back
multiple games a week.
Because Manu could go play back in the free again, and then we're kind of looking nice. If Manu plays in a free, we're looking good. Because all of a sudden now you got Casemiro, Manu, and Bruno in his rightful position. That's it, simple. And all of a sudden, all these problems that you were talking about now become non-existent.
And also, if you play a free in midfield, you can play Mount as an 8. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you need to. You know what I'm saying? You absolutely can. You can play Cunha as a 10 if you need to. You know what I'm saying? You can play Xerxes as a 10 if you need to. Like, there's options, bro.
Bro, even if you wanted to bring the youth in, let's say, for example, Jack Fletcher, he can play in a free.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, you know what I mean? Like, there's players that can come in from the youth academy and be like, you're right, this guy's not good enough. Look at Guardiola with Rico Lewis, and look at him now with Nico Riley. That's only because they're playing in a system that suits them. He ain't going to bring them in if he's playing a free at the back and all this nonsense, bro. He ain't doing that.
100%.
He trusts them more than he's trusting the likes of Mamouche and them, man. And the mans that were brought in for big money.
You know what's funny? The free at the back is supposed to, in theory, mean that there's more protection for the players, but there's actually not. Because of the way we set up defensively, the players are more vulnerable, bro.
They're more vulnerable. Exactly. Yeah, big up Sava, man. But I look at it. This is why I don't get. It's like, you can possibly get more out of this team by sacking the manager than you are thinking that you're going to get more out of him with this manager, bro. Like, the percentages are, but again, it comes down to the fact that someone has to own up and be like, yo, I made a mistake in appointing this guy. Someone has to say, you know what? The pride, you know what I mean, is what it is. You know what I mean? The fans, bro, they could, I don't give a shit what the fans think, you get me? Because then we'd be relegated if it was down to the fan base. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's crazy out here, bro. So when the amount of
support that this manager has, considering how bad he's been, it tells me Man United fans don't care about winning, you know.
It's actually nasty, you know.
They don't care about winning, bro. Like these men are a disgrace, bro. Like, I've never seen nothing like it, bro. Like, the standards at this football club, like, horrendous, bro.
Horrendous,
you know what I'm saying?
Like, a loss, like, bro, now losses are just becoming normalized now. We lose against Villa. Oh, but you know what? We tried. Oh, but Rants, we actually looked all right.
Man said, oh, we've seen some improvements and this, that, and it. Brother, are you, man, taking the piss, bro?
Brother, we lost the game, bro. And Villa didn't even try for half of it. That's the crazy thing.
Villa weren't even good. Villa left there with 3 points thinking, bruh, safe Morgan, bruv. Like, Morgan just won us the game. Like, they did nothing in the game.
Normal. And they're thinking, right, you know what? It's light work, man. You get me? But United apparently had more XG. Oh, but United did this. Or but United's patterns of play were better. Like, look at the way we're talking about Man United now. Look at the way we're analysing Man United now. It's almost like a small club mentality, bro. This is what you talk about if you're a Burnley. If you're a Brighton or them, man, there. You can say, you know what, man? Oh, but you know what? We played all right, you know, guys. When you're on the bus home and that, and you're on the coach home, and the fans are almost trying to look at it and think, you know what, man? There are. It was worth the journey. Do you know what I mean? It was worth coming down. We enjoyed it. Yeah, man. That's what it is. United are that team now, and that mentality has only come under this manager. I'm telling you now, the standards were higher under Ten Hag, bro. The standards were higher under. How have the standards gone to this low, bro?
Brother, it's like as the years go on, the standards just get lower and lower and lower and lower, bro. And the thing is, the same guys, what's weird is the same guys that hate the owners and accuse the owners, of destroying the club are the ones that enable this behavior, because you should be holding them accountable for the low standards and keeping the standards high, bruv. Because then there's more pressure on the owners if you're sticking it on them when we're not winning. The problem is, yeah, when we're not winning and you're saying, oh, Saeed, enjoy the atmosphere, how the fuck are you holding the owners accountable, bro?
Brother, go and look at the Feyenoord fan. You see what they did to Van Persie? Say, come here, bro. We don't give a shit
Van
if you're a
Persie
legend.
was there, bro. Man had to explain himself to them. At least, the one thing about the Dutch is they're going to be pretty straightforward people, innit? Like, they're going to tell you how they feel regardless. Yeah. You know, like that. And at least he was there and he had to explain himself to them as like, what's going on?
By the way, they're second in the league. I'm sure they're second in the league, by the way. Let me just quickly check where they are in the league here. But they got beat by in the Dutch Cup. You know what I mean? I think it was. But they are right now, they are second in the league. Obviously, they're about 9 points ahead behind PSV, who are a good team, by the way. They've only lost one game this season, but they're second in the league, bro. They're 5 points ahead of Ajax. So I'm guessing they're going to be reaching the Champions League football again next year.
Yeah, and they're still not happy.
Who's the current champions, by the way? Is it PSV?
Should be, I think.
Yeah, so really and truly, they're second. If Man United were second in a league, bro, they'd be partying outside right now.
Yeah.
They'd be like, yo, man, we're good. Second, ole, ole. Yeah. Like, real talk, man. There'd be absolute parties outside Old Trafford, bro. But yet, my man, they said to him, yo, come here. Bro, after the Grimsby game, this guy should never have left Grimsby. What did Man United fans do? Ruben Amorim, next game, singing the song. You know what I mean? We back you and that. But they told Van Persie, yo, come here, bro. We don't give a shit if you was at our football club when you were a youngster. We don't give a shit if you're one of the best Dutch attackers in world football. And Ruben Amorim was a sideman, bro, by the way,
Yeah,
he was
Ruben Van Persie, bro, he's a Dutch legend, bro.
Dutch legend,
one of the top scorers for the national side, and they don't give a toss.
They don't give a shit. They looked at him and said, yo, you see you, bro. If you don't pattern up, bro, you're getting sacked, bro. What the F is this, bro? They demanding more from the manager. And he was like, yo, you know what? Fair enough. I'm going to face it. That's the level that they could do. Look at Nice fans. Look at other fans, bro. When you see them, they're like, yo, Leon. I said, yo, come here, bro. You ain't going to do this to us. You see, if you want, I remember watching that Leon one. They said, yo, we've seen worse players than you not disrespect this badge. I said, how dare you disrespect this badge, bro? So are you mad? Disrespect them fans, look to them players, said, yo, you ain't gonna disrespect this fan, bro. Them man, you see what they did to Thiago Motta and that? Said, yo, it's beef round here, man. Yo, big up Grizz Khan, man.
Big up Grizz, man.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, man. The standards at this football club are in hell, bro. You know what I'm saying? And United fans need to get out of this village, small club mentality, bro. Because it's nasty. It's also
this idea of like always supporting blind faith. You get me? Like, I think that's what you know, man said, how's man? Yeah, it's true, man.
Bro, but this is what I'm trying to say. Liverpool are having, like a record, like disgusting season for cup holders, for trophy holders, for league holders, and they're still doing better than us. And this is what I'm trying to say, bro. United, bro, it's that village, that Manchester village mentality, bro. They talk about City being a small club, but bro, Man United fans' mentality is that of a very small club, bro.
Real talk. It's sad to say, but it's the reality.
It is though, bro. Like, bro, they're moving like this is Oldham, bro. It's not Oldham Athletic, bro. It's Manchester United Football Club.
And as soon as you speak badly of it and you start to say like, yo,
you're not a real fan.
Yeah, you're not a real fan. You're a toxic, negative fan.
Teams getting smoked and they're singing the manager's name, bro, and clapping these men off the pitch, bro. Like, bro, make it make sense, bro.
Yeah, it don't make sense, bro. This is what I'm trying to say. I think it's just a day out in it for fans, in it, bro. Just get pissed up and that, have a jolly up and that. And
but bro, you say the owners set the standards. Yes, they do to a certain point, but it's cyclical because
go on.
You look at Chelsea. Roman set the standard. Roman set the standard. If you're not winning as a manager, you're getting sacked. When we sign players, we're signing players to win now. That was the standard that Roman set.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And Chelsea fans adopted that standard, and now they've got an elite standard. Like, Chelsea fans expect their manager to get sacked if they're not winning games. They expect it because that's the standard that Roman set. However, the same works the other way, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because if the fans kept the standards a certain height and they were booing the team and booing the manager when he was losing, the owners would have to act, bro. You know what I mean? You look at Newcastle, it was the other way around. The reason why they got Mike Ashley out and the reason why they did it is because the fans took a stand, bro. So fans, at the end of the day, like, they have just as much power as the owners. It works both ways.
Works both ways.
You put pressure on the owners, they have to sack managers. If you don't like the football and you're booing the football, they're going to sack man because they have to, bro. Because the fans are the ones that bring the money in and the owners need the money.
Mm-hmm.
So it works both ways, bro. Like, so it's one of them ones where, yes, the owners do set the culture, but at the same time, if the fans say this is not acceptable,
yeah, you hold it. You
not
hold
acceptable.
it. Yeah, exactly. You hold them accountable. Yeah, if Real Madrid fans hold the club accountable, a lot of people,
brother,
you know what it is,
whistling white hankies and that, bro. Listen, as soon as you get jeered by the Real Madrid fans, your job is done.
Because you got to remember, you know, it's 2 years, by the way, since Ineos have been here, yeah? So, like, it's like almost like you got to analyze the football club, be like, right, what are they doing in 2 years now? What's the plan? What have we done? What's the idea behind? Like, you got to, and this is the thing there. Yeah, the owners set the standards, but again, you've got to make sure you uphold them. You've got to challenge the owners. You've got to challenge what's being said. You can't just be like, you know what, that decision's been made. Yeah, cool, we're happy with that. You've got to make sure you're aggressive to every single move, every single whatever they do. You've got to analyze it. You've got to make sure that you show a disdain about it. You say, you know what, I'm not happy. Just accept it and be like, you know what, it is what it is. We're gonna allow them to do what they do. Nah, bro. This is what you need to do. But again, if we're just happy clappers and we're all just kind of like, you know what, man, it's all good. It's all blessed. It's a journey. It's a process. That all of that nonsense here, you know, it feeds into what Ineos want to hear, bro. They want to hear all of that. They want to hear that we're getting time. Oh, the fans look like they're on our side. Oh, the fans, if they all hear that, they get comfortable. They'll be like, you know what, man, we're cool to drop a podcast here. We're due to drop some PR here. We're cool to do whatever.
But that's why they know what they're doing. Like when Wilcox was going out doing his press run after we won 3 games in a row, back in this manager, the shameless shit. Do you know what I'm saying? And Man United fans are dumb because they'll talk all their shit about the owners, and then as soon as it's ready to do one of them little meetings and that, the supporters trust, them man are rolling over and getting their belly rubbed by the club, bro. It's like, you should be telling these man to F off, bro.
Yep.
That's what you should be doing, but they're so happy to feel like they're involved. Oh, it's a family club. No, it's not, bro. You know what I'm saying? You man are getting pimped out, bro. You're on the outside. These man don't care about you.
No,
people are 100. They don't give a toss about you, bro.
Facts. They don't care about you. They don't really like. They're not asked, bro. And this is the thing, though, with our football club now. I don't know whether it's gonna get saved or not, man. Because boy, like, it's just like. And this is the thing there, when you get success here and you see a team and a manager, maybe we need a manager that actually is not a nice guy. And if you know what, just says it how it is, and not someone who appeases the fans. He says what the fans don't want to hear. He don't care, bro. Once we get that sort of manager, bro, I'm telling you now, that's the only way.
Yeah, but that's why Ralph was a breath of fresh air, because man used to come out after the game, and if we lost, you go, this is why we lost.
Yeah.
We weren't doing this. This needs to happen. Boom. That's it. Like, there was no sugarcoating nothing. It was like, yo, open heart surgery. We need like 10 man in. Like, he just said we need like 10 players.
Yeah, simple. We need 10 players. We need to sort this out.
Clear, concise, straight to the point. None of this fluff. None of this Ruben Amorim fluff, bro. This guy just talks in riddles and in circles. And every game, we're not learning nothing, bro. It's just excuse after excuse after excuse. There's no talk of no solutions with this manager, bro.
No.
It's just excuse, repeat, bruv. Dead.
Yep, 100%.
Like, what are we doing?
I thought the Comimania would have been one where the fan base would have said, you know what, enough is enough, get this guy gone. But even looks like losing Comimania is still like we're still blindly backing the manager. Yo,
again, even the Kobe situation, it tells me that the culture at this football club, is not the right one, bro. Because
losing a player of his quality is crazy.
Just from what's going on with Kobe, the fact that the way that the manager's treating Kobe, is sackable.
Yeah, it's sackable.
It's got nothing to do with entitlement of academy players to play, bro.
No,
this player was starting in finals for England, finals for us, and all of a sudden, overnight, he's a bad player because you've decided that the system that you want to play doesn't fit him. But, bro, as a manager, your system is supposed to be built around the players you have.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, as a manager, having good players and deciding that you're not going to use them because they don't suit your system is bro, it doesn't make sense, bro.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't, bro. And again, it's like a player like that should be in the team regardless of what flipping system. And the thing is, if the system was working, I understand Kobe not playing. I genuinely would. If we were second or third in the league, and we were playing good football, and we were hitting all our targets, I maybe might understand Kobe not being in the team. But this team is shit, bro.
Brother, man can't. But listen, I can't. With the players we've got, it makes no sense that Kobe's not in the team. It makes no sense that Xerxes not in the team. When you look at the fact that we have Cunha and Mbumo that are not facilitators, it would make sense to have a facilitator up front. Sesko's not a facilitator.
No.
None of it makes sense. I told you, man, about the beans on toast.
If
you got beans in your cupboard and you got bread in the bread bin, it's beans on toast. That's it. That's the only option. You know them ones. This guy's trying to make fucking spaghetti bolognese with beans and bread, bro. Like, this is the problem, bro. It's beans on toast.
He's gonna find ingredients that aren't there. Yeah,
bro, you're trying to cook a meal you don't have the ingredients for. No. Like, what are we doing? Like, you don't have the ingredients to do this. Like, make the beans on toast.
But he's the type of guy to find a few peppers and that and try and say, you know what, I can mix this.
This guy, there's no peppers, Saeed, bro. Man's trying to make spaghetti. Man's cutting the bread up into strips, trying to make spaghetti. It's bread, fam. It's not pasta. Right, if you put bread in boiling water, what's gonna happen, bruv? It's not spaghetti.
Yeah.
And this is the problem, bro. Like, the guy's trying to make a meal without the ingredients. It don't make no sense, bro. So you can't look at Kobe Mainu, and Kobe Mainu's the beans and say, oh yeah, you're not mince, bro. Of course it's not mince. So it's beans on toast. Like, what are we doing? Like, this is the problem with this manager. Like, Kobe is one of our better players in the team. Leaving him out because he don't suit what you want to do. It's not about what you want to do. It's what you can do with what you have.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep. Yeah, exactly, man. But yeah, he's like, nah, man, beans and toast ain't enough. I need something up. Sometimes you just gotta have the beans and toast.
Beans and toast is the OG struggle meal, and we're struggling, bro.
Yeah, and we're struggling. But he's like, yo, you know what, man? I don't think this is correct, man. I need Lenny Euro suffering more. He said I want to suffer more. And he's using
what are you doing with Lenny Euro?
Bro. You're saying this shit every week.
Brother, Lenny Euro is a sweeper. That's what he is. He's got pace to recover, wins the ball, distributes it. You got Lenny Euro running out, covering that right back and that. Bro. Like, 1v1 defending. He's not a 1v1 defender. He's a sweeper. So what are we doing?
We
Imagine if we had Varane and Varane was out on the wings defending players 1v1.
Oh my days, man. You know what they say? The Varane's finished. He's washed. He's not a good player anymore. That would send him to early retirement, bro. You get me? Like, telling you no.
This is what I'm trying to say, bro. Like, it's nasty work, bro. It's actually nasty work. When you look at when you actually look at the way that he's utilizing these players, you can't blame any of them because there's no centre back in the world, that you want isolated at right back, bro. Like, centre backs in general, are not 1v1 defenders. They haven't been for a long time, bro.
But centre backs are centre backs. They're not right backs, bro. What are you putting about right back for?
Centre backs always been about partnerships, bro. Even when we think about our best centre backs in the Premier League history, back in the day, Rio could defend 1v1. Sol Campbell could defend 1v1. Terry could defend 1v1.
Rio was getting caught on the wide channels, bro.
Then he getting ripped when he was out there.
Craig Bellamy and that. Remember when he said,
bro, but this is what I'm saying. But this is what I'm saying.
Man. Even Vidic as well. Like, Fernando Torres would catch him and that.
When Vidic used to get caught 1v1, he was getting ripped. I don't care, because he's not meant to be 1v1. It's supposed to be Vidic attacks the ball, Ferdinand sweeps. That's how these men used to play. If you caught them 1v1 lacking on their own, bruv, dusted. Like, this is what happened. Bro. Imagine if you caught John Terry on the halfway line by himself. That's food, you know?
But that's unheard of because they work within certain parameters, bro. You get me? Like,
bro, it's crazy.
You got back, bro. It's crazy. This is what I'm trying to say, and this is why we United. Yeah, I'm not saying that Lenny Euros and John Terry and that, but you've got a centre back's a centre back.
Yeah,
it's not all of a sudden you defend differently now in a modern game. Yeah, maybe there's an idea of you got to play out from the back a little bit more, but defenders is meant to be defending. The more space you allow a defender to defend, the less he's gonna look good. The more he's not gonna look good. You get me? But then the less space there is
in small condensed areas back in the day. They weren't getting pulled out to the wings, and
no man.
The high line thing wasn't really a thing. The only time they got caught in the high line, was when we got caught in transition, when defensively we were just out of shape. But that didn't really happen as much.
No.
Defenders weren't defending on the halfway line back in the day. The only time they got caught on the halfway line is if they got counter pressed and we lost the ball in a silly situation, and then they're struggling. But most of the time, centre backs defended within the width of the 18-yard box.
You see what I'm trying to say?
That was it.
Yeah, but that's what I'm trying. That's what I'm looking at, thinking, yo, like, surely the manager can see that, though. You know what I mean? But he don't see that. He looks at it and thinks, yeah, man, but you know what, man, I've got 3. You know what it is, He thinks, because we've got 3 defenders, we're gonna be good. Or because I've got 5. How am man even looking at it from the fact that United have got 5 defenders, but yet it looks like we've only got 2 or 1 in there. Looks like we're playing the 3-1-6 at centre back now. You see, when we were in Ten Hag, we're playing 3-1-6 in midfield. We're playing 3-1-6 at the back.
Yeah,
that mentality of we're getting dragged out here, dragged out wide. Come on, it's never gonna help a player like that, especially a player that needs to develop. He's developed, bro. Like, you got to remember, Saliba went to Marseille to do camp and that. Bro, he didn't come into the Arsenal team straight away. He went to Marseille, learned how to defend over there. He grew over there. Gabriel, bro, they were calling him a bozo at the start. Remember,
Gabriel, if you isolate Gabriel, he's still not good, bro. But the difference is, Gabriel in the system with players around him, he's an absolute colossal centre back.
Yeah,
but if you test him, he'll still give the ball away.
But look at Arsenal; they never look like they're far away from each other. This is why you got to give Arteta credit on their defensive team, their defensive structure. They're always together. And Rice always sweeping. There's never that much space. You can't really cook them as much.
Brother, you watch videos of Arsenal, when they lose the ball, everyone is sprinting back, bro. Like, everyone. Like, they're head down. They're not even looking at the ball. Everyone's just running back.
Yeah.
That's it, bro. It's just get behind the ball, innit? And that is why they're so hard to score goals against, because they understand, that there's strength in numbers and they get numbers behind the ball quickly, bro. That's all it is. It's not revolutionary, bro, what they're doing, bro.
No, it's not.
It's basic common sense football. Get as many players as you can behind the football, bro. That's how you remain safe.
Yeah, Simeone was a prime example of that. Get many players behind the ball, boom. Get me, and then let the rest of the team do the job. Individual brilliance, bang. It's true. But then again, it's like, this is what I'm saying. Again, another thing where the manager is designed, or Shartex, like, it's like,
trust me. What is the system? The system, bro. Hey, bro, listen, it's head loss.
Head loss right now. I don't know what the system is. System isn't really functioning. We're not doing well. It's not something that we can all be proud of. It's like, there is no system, bro. Like, when you deep out, like, everyone keeps saying, oh, but the system is this. And like, there isn't nothing. It's just vibe. It's chaos. It's just, like, get players off the cuff and do something magical. It's like, when you see somebody pass to them, it's like, there's no patterns emerging from what we do. There's no build-up play. There's no nothing, bro. I don't look at it and I'm like, this looks boring. We play football for like boring for like 30 minutes, and then all of a sudden the tempo gets up a little bit. Then all of a sudden United get a bit of confidence through that.
We don't do anything consistently well enough for us to be able to answer the question what the system actually is.
Yeah.
What do we do consistently well? Nothing. We don't defend well consistently. We don't attack well consistently.
Nothing.
We don't keep the ball well consistently. Like, we don't do anything well consistently, bro. Every single time we watch Man United, it's a lottery. Which Man United is going to turn on?
Yeah. You see what I'm trying to say? That, how can you live like that, bro? How can you live like that? How can you live like that, though? How can you be like that? How can you, like, it's just, that's not good, bro. You can't live like that, man. You can't. How can you support that, though, man? I can't support that. Dead food, man. And Newcastle game, I can't lie, bro. I'm fearing the worst, this game,
Bro, that's what I'm saying. What are you saying for that, bro? Like you said, that Newcastle midfield, is enough to make man apprehensive, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, I've gone for a draw in this game, but I think we're gonna get smoked, man.
Yeah, bro, that midfield, like, it depends, because obviously Bruno's not available, and if Kobe's not available as well, what midfield is he going for? If he's going for Lissandro Ugarte in midfield, or Cass is back, I guess, isn't it? So it's going to be Cass and Ugarte, Like, bro, I can't lie. It's probably gonna be Casagate. They'll play Mason Mount. What would it be? Mount Cunha and Sesko, bruv. Mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it's gonna be. That's what it's gonna be, though.
Yeah, it could be
That's
peak still.
nasty. That's nasty, bro. When you deep it, bro. Like, you know what it is when I look at it, yeah. Newcastle, I don't think have been great this season, yeah. But you know what? They've got fundamentals in their system, their idea, and then what they're trying to do, bro. They know what you're gonna, you know what you're gonna get from them. Even though they've been poor, yeah, you know what you're gonna get from them.
Yeah.
Now it's a case of playing against a Man United team that just don't look great. They've got players missing. Our right hand side is cooked. We've got a defense that's conceding goals. We're vulnerable. Walter Mannor's on form right now. You've got a very good baseline in your midfield of like you've got Tonali, Grameresh. You know what I mean? You could do
two defensive wing backs because Ahmad's away, blood. So
there you go.
Playing two defensive wing backs with a Casugarte pivot with Mount. Oh mate.
Oh, we're on the Friday kickoff as well, man. Like that's everyone's watching us tomorrow as well. Everyone's watching us. It's gonna be. I reckon. I swear down, guys, man. It could get ugly tomorrow. Yeah. I really think it could get ugly tomorrow. You see the Villa game? They didn't really try. Newcastle, they want to get close to us. I think they're about 4 or 5 points behind us. I could be wrong, you know. I think they might be less now because they drew on the weekend, didn't it? Let me just quickly check where we're in the table. They're on 23. Yeah, if they beat us, they're gonna be level on points with us. But if they
Newcastle
by 3, they could be ahead of us.
Newcastle.
Yeah, man.
And that's 23. What I'm saying. And you were just saying, they ain't been good this season. And look,
they ain't been good this season, bro. They've got 6 wins, 6 losses, 5 draws.
You see that? And bro, if they could be level with us if they win. So that tells you. So what are we doing?
Yeah, but apparently, yeah, the excuse is, Man United are only 3 points behind Chelsea, but we're only 4 points behind Fulham, I think, or something like that. Do you know what I mean, bro?
4 points ahead of Fulham, yeah.
Yeah, we're 3 points behind Fulham. Actually, 3 only. And they were in the relegation area at one point. Leeds United, bro, we're not far away from them. They're only, 5 points away from them. And they're playing Sunderland this weekend, and they got a team that's on form. So really and truly, like we say we're good at that, but really, like we and this is the thing is, you know what it is, Faz was saying in the WhatsApp group today, or in the Mandem talk, he was like, but we're only 3 points behind Chelsea. But bro, we're meant to be clear of them. We're meant to be clear of Liverpool. We should have put a gap, between us and Liverpool to be good. You know who Liverpool have got now, by the way, their next 2 games? They got Wolves and Leeds United at home, both at home.
Ooh.
So you
should slap both of them.
So they're going to win both of them, right? So that's 6 points guaranteed. We've got, I think, Newcastle and I think the Wolves at home, But it's like, where we're playing right now, nothing's guaranteed right now.
Yeah.
Nothing's guaranteed. The way we've got our players missing, you know what I mean? There's no structure to our team. Bro, nothing's guaranteed, bro. So I don't know. We could look at it and think, because we were analyzing the results here. Musa was like, yo, we need to get a certain amount of points here before this because we need to replicate that for the next half of the season. If Man United can't get to a certain amount of points this season, so we're thinking about 35 points by the end of the year, If Man United can't get that, we need to get that next year. So I don't understand. And next year is going to be more tougher. We've got Tottenham, Man City to play. Still got to go to Chelsea away. Still got to go to tough grounds,
This is mental.
Boy.
You know what I mean? And the 2 games after the Newcastle game are Wolves and Burnley, so they're winnable.
Yeah, they're winnable, But again,
this Newcastle game, man have to win that,
should be winnable.
If man don't win that, I can't lie. Go into Leeds, man could drop points there,
Bro, 100%, yeah. Leeds are I reckon Leeds are beating us in their ground. We'll probably beat Burnley, but then again, Burnley, they'll be licking their lips thinking, yo, Man United coming into town. You see with Man United, someone said to me the other day, like, we're the best team to play against because when you're in bad form, it's the best team to play against.
Yeah, could we give you a chance?
We give you a chance. You look at the game against Wolves, like it or not, but they had a chance at one point. Yeah. Looking at Burnley, Everton game, they were poor away from home before they came to Man United. They won their game. Bournemouth were on a bad run. They came to our ground. They got a draw. By the way, Bournemouth team that got a draw with Burnley the following week. You know that? Bournemouth team at home that couldn't beat Burnley. But yet Man United got a draw against them
Yeah, they had no wins in 8 or something, or and they'd lost
Oh
bare.
my God. West Ham United. Have they even got a point since that game?
I don't know. They got smoked 3-0 by City. Right, they've been smoking everyone. Yeah, I don't even know, you know.
They got me by Aston Villa. I think they only got a point against Brighton, and that was it.
Yeah.
That was it. So
Yeah,
really, truly, we're giving teams a bit, come on, bro. Aston Villa, I'm sorry, yeah, but that game was there to get a draw at least out of that Villa game because they sat back. But we're like, you know what? We're not good enough, so we can't win. Get out of here, man. We got a loser mentality, bro.
I agree.
We haven't won a game at home, by the way, since Brighton. You know how crazy that is since Brighton at home? October.
But there you go. But according to some people, we're having a decent season, bro. So I can't lie, bro. That's everything you need to know, bro, about this team, bro, right now. It's one of them ones where it's mad. Like, people are they're overstating how well we're actually doing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's crazy, bro.
No, I mean, so
I can't lie to you, man. It's nasty. It's nasty, bro. And this is the thing, though. I just don't understand why we're still keeping this guy in, bro. Like, it just doesn't make sense, bro. When you know what it is here, the season's actually, you could actually get more out of this season, bro. You can.
But that's why we just have to believe. We need to hope, yeah. And all we can do is hope. Is that behind the scenes, yeah?
Yeah.
It's a sack this guy, and they're like,
it's a waste of a season, though. You're wasting 6 months, 7 months.
No, we are.
You haven't wasted
100%.
Yeah.
100% we are. If we don't beat Newcastle, I don't see us beating Leeds at Leeds. So, do you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to think, yeah, this next run of 3 games, yeah, if we get 1 win from 3, he's got to go, because then we're dropping off the top as well. We're giving up ground, because like you said, Liverpool should get 6 points from the next 2 games. Teams are just going to start pulling away from us.
Yeah. Teams are going to start pulling away from us, bro. You get me? And this is the thing, man. Like, man, you know what it is? They're lucky, man. These Chelsea and Liverpool fans are lucky that we've got AMORIM, bro. I swear down, bro. They've got away with that, bro. I'm telling you now, man. They would never, ever be allowed to get away with this bullshit, bro. I'm telling you now, bro. Because they're realizing that because United have got Ruben AMORIM, because he's got his daft formation, etc., etc. Like, I'm telling you now, bro. That's the only reason why these lot are getting away with it right now. If United had a competent manager, we'd be 5-6 points clear of us. They'd be the ones that are having crisis right now. Them ones.
Right.
They'd be having a crisis right now.
Boy. But people will be there anyway for the watch along. Tomorrow. You know what I mean? See what these men have in store, see what the 11's gonna be like, and see if them man can give us a performance. But you know what I mean?
That's
I'm not
crazy.
holding my breath.
Game on Boxing Day. What kind of woke nonsense is that, bro?
That's what I mean. Only 1. But yeah, it is what it is, bro. Like, man's got the day to do stuff, bro. Man's gonna probably go to the boxing gym, get a workout in the morning, and then bro, United in the evening, bro. What are you saying anyway?
Yeah, man, I'm just gonna chill, bro, today, man. I've not got really anything going on today, but yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, man. Obviously, I'm back at the game tomorrow. So yeah, man, let's hope we get a win, because boy, everyone's watching us again, man. All eyes on United.
All eyes on United, fam. We can't hide, bro. Only
bro,
game.
we've only won 1 game, you know, when all the eyes have been on us, you know. 1 game, and that was against Wolves at home. Away. That's the only game we've won where everybody's been watching us. You get me?
Trust me.
I don't know, man. It's one of them ones where, boy, it's peak regardless anyway, man. But yeah, man, enjoy your Christmas, innit? Enjoy your family.
Enjoy it, man. You know what I'm saying? Man's probably going to be gaming later on anyway this evening, people. So I'll see you guys over on the Twitch. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bruv, man's going to redirect to Northside. You know what I'm saying? Man's going to chill. And also, my brother's sit down with Matisse come out. So I need to watch that.
Yeah, I'm going to watch that. That's what I'm going to watch, Yeah, I'm going to watch that.
Yeah, so man's gonna watch that. So there's plenty going on, people. Big up everyone inside. And yeah, man, I'll catch you guys later on.
Come on.